What's up, guys, and good morning from the island of Holbox. We arrived here yesterday in the afternoon after a 3-leg journey, which I showed you in the last video. And now I'm just getting acquainted with the area, walking around. It's a super chill island town. There's no cars, only these golf carts, bicycles, motorbikes. There's a couple trucks that move goods and stuff around, but you rarely ever see them, so it's super peaceful. There's not very many people here either, which is really nice. So I'm just planning on spending, I got 3 nights booked, probably extend for a little bit longer if I feel like it. So I'll just I think I'm gonna group all my days here into one video, because it's gonna be a lot of chilling, a lot of downtime, stuff like that. But I'll make sure I put all the activities and just some shots of the town, whatever, into one video. So that'll be this, and then I don't know what I'm doing after this, so should be interesting to see what happens. And join me on a little tour of Holbox Island. So I'm out here on Punta Coco, which is the westernmost point of Holbox Island, and it's really beautiful here. I'm not a huge beach person, but I like to come visit every once in a while, just for that relaxation, that pristine water in the background. I can't spend a whole lot of time. I get bored pretty easily. I like to be on the move. I like to adventure around and whatever, but every once in a while it's beautiful to come to a place like this and just take it easy, take in the beauty of nature in a different perspective. So it's really nice to be out here. It's my first full day on Holbox. I think it's the perfect way to spend it. Trying to get a little less white, but I don't really have any plans for my time here on the island. Just gonna take it day by day, see what we see. There's a few cool things you can do around the island, but it's quite small, so it's going to be a lot of relaxing, chilling, wandering around. But yeah, it should be a good time. I'm here for at least 3 days, probably going to extend for at least 1 or 2 more. So just going to take it all in, enjoy the day. Hopefully you guys do as well. Hello again, guys. I'm back out here on probably the world's worst bicycle. I just rented it from my hostel for 100 pesos, which is way too expensive for what I'm getting. But it's got that basket though. It's worth at least 80 of the 100 pesos. I'm heading back to Playa Punta Coco and gonna check out the sunset there. Federico's still there hanging out with some of the people that we met last night. So I'm headed back there now. I'm gonna get some shots of the sunset and everything, so I'm looking forward to that. But should be an interesting ride, to say the least, on this bike. So let's see what happens.
Mira, hay una tiendita.
Gracias, señor. Food stalls and the street food are the absolute best part about being in Mexico. It's some of the best food you can have in the entire country for sure. Alright, so as you just saw, I just finished some tacos there for dinner, and honestly they were probably some of my favorite tacos from my entire trip so far. A couple guys from Denmark at the hostel recommended this place to me. It's a little outside of the center, and still expensive comparatively to the rest of Mexico as far as tacos go, but definitely cheaper, or on the cheaper end for the island here. So had 4 tacos, assorted meats in each of them, and it was 110 pesos, 120 pesos, so it's around $5. To me, pretty good price. Honestly, you can get tacos for a lot cheaper everywhere else in Mexico, but again, we're on the island, so it's kind of the prices you have to work with, and it was delicious. It was some of the best tacos I've had on the entire trip, so I can't go wrong with that. Anyway, just heading back to the hostel now, and take it easy for the rest of the night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. What's up, guys? Day 3 on Holbox. Hard to keep track of the days, I guess. And plan for today, I had a bit of a late start. I just had breakfast at like 12:30, so you can imagine how the day's going so far. And right now I'm just gonna go try to find a place to rent a bike and just cruise around town, maybe head out to some beaches, just explore around kind of aimlessly for the day. So that's the plan for now. And as you just saw there, I'm staying at Mapache Hostel. It's about $12 or $14 a night. I don't know exactly, so I'll put that below. So yeah, it's a nice place to stay. It's a little ways outside of the center of town here, but it's only 5 minutes. The island's quite small, so it's in a nice peaceful spot, which is really nice for me. Rooms are good, hot water in the showers, which is always a plus for sure, and never something you can guarantee. And good price, especially for the island, because it's a little bit expensive here comparatively to other places in Mexico. So I'd highly recommend it. People there are super good, super chill atmosphere. It's really nice. So yeah, join me as I try to find a bike here. It shouldn't be too hard. I just hopefully can find one for a good price. That might be the difficult part. Anyway, I'm done rambling for now. I'll see you when I find a bike. All right, so I just got this bike and I'm really excited to show you the absolute quality that you get for 150 pesos. You get this busted seat that says Aloha. Doesn't stay in place. You get everything rusted to hell. Beautiful. Kickstand though, that's nice. ET basket. Moves around nice, holds nothing. 150 pesos, truly well spent. It makes horrendous noises when I pedal, and at least it didn't break like the one yesterday, and at least it's not bright pink, so I guess we're moving up in the world. Anyway, I'm going to start cruising around, probably to nowhere, and let's see what we find along the way. Oh yeah, I forgot. So everybody knows I'm coming. Perfect. Alright, so I just found the entrance to a place called Punta Mosquito, and it's a little sandbar area where you can walk out for a few kilometers and you get to the point, the easternmost point of Holbox Island, which is the opposite to the westernmost point, Punta Coco, where we were at yesterday. It looks absolutely beautiful here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk all the way out, but I'm going to give it a go at least. I think the tide's quite high right now, but you can see some people walking over here. Either way, this is beautiful. Wow. Alright, so I see some people are walking through the water right now, but the tide is quite high. The water seems to be up around people's knees, maybe a little higher. So I found this little back path here, and I'm just going to kind of wander down it and see how far down this way I can get. I could definitely take my shoes off and wade my way through the water out to the sandbar, but I know it's extremely rare, but somebody at the hostel yesterday went out when it was high tide and they actually stepped on a stingray, and their foot got all messed up, and I'm really not keen to have an ending to the trip quite like that, so I'm going to try to just walk along this part of the beach here. I don't know how far I'm going to be able to get because the tide is already coming through here. We're going to have to jump it, I think. Wish me luck. Oof. Alright. 10 minutes in, we're wet already. Perfect. Not a great jump. We made it though. I'm wandering through the mangroves, hoping that by avoiding the rays I don't run into some crocodiles. My family's gonna love this video. Alright, there's people up here, it can't be that bad. All right, shoes are off now.
things are starting to get serious. I just walked knee deep through some of the sketchiest water I've ever seen in my life. And onward we go. It looks to me like there's actually some open beach up here, so I might be able to get a little further than I thought, which would be fantastic. Make all this worth it. Left my bike 500 meters or so back. There's a bunch of other bikes there, so it shouldn't be a problem. Plus, if anybody stole anything on this island, you would see them in about 5 minutes because it's so small. All right, open beach ahead. Maybe we're gonna make it. So basically this whole area is a nature preserve, and it's got many different types of animals, many different types of plants. And actually at the point over here, I've heard that in some seasons, don't know if it's this season, that you can actually see flamingos, so that's pretty cool. I've never seen a flamingo in my life before. And then, yeah, like I said before, there's manta rays or stingrays out there. You got this horseshoe crab that apparently has been around for 3 million years, so that's pretty cool. And I have heard something about crocodiles like in the mangroves, but I think that's farther in that direction. Who knows? Hopefully not gonna find out. This is a beautiful walk though, I must say. Sketchy at times depending on where you have to go through, but yeah, it's beautiful to be over here. There's not a lot of people around, more back on the beach there, and people walking on the sandbar out here. But I'm going to continue forward, like I said, as far as I can. We'll see what we see. Hopefully it's flamingos. Maybe a horseshoe crab. A living fossil. Alright guys, I think this is the end of the road here. The tide is way up in here behind me, so you can't really walk any farther. And the only other option is to do what this guy's doing right now, actually. I don't know if you can see him. A little speck out there. It's about up to his shoulders in water. And carrying his bag over his head, which I'm really not keen on doing. It does look beautiful out there. But I think we're gonna call it the end of the journey right here. Just to be smart, just to be safe. I don't really feel like getting stuck out there if the tide gets higher, and I don't really feel like wading through shoulder deep water with my bag above my head. So I'm just gonna take a seat here. Should have brought a beer. Everything's better with a beer. But I'm just gonna sit down and enjoy this view here. Get some more shots, and then I'm gonna head back, wander around a little bit more on the bike, and see what happens. Well, I didn't quite make it all the way out to Punta Mosquito, but I would say the consolation prize is worthy of acceptance for sure. The place is super beautiful right here, really peaceful. I've only seen 2 other people this entire time. I think they probably showed up in the time lapse, and that's it. So I'm just hanging out under this tree here, protecting my whiteness from the sun. I'm a little red already, so I don't want to make that any worse. I'm going to start looking like a tomato. But I'm just going to take a little stroll down this part of the beach here. Like I said, there's absolutely nobody here. So, super peaceful. I'm going to spend an hour or two out here. Head back into town, probably grab something to eat. And then tomorrow I have something special planned, which I'm not going to say anything about until you guys see it. And nobody else knows about this either, friends, family, anything like that. So it should be a nice surprise for everybody. And then after that, I gotta catch the ferry back into Cancun, well, to Chiquila, and then take the bus to Cancun. And then I have to start getting ready to go back home, prepare all the COVID testing, get my flight sorted out and all that fun stuff that happens during COVID travel times. But it's been a really enjoyable time here in Mexico. Everybody's been super friendly. It's been very beautiful. Everywhere you go is a little bit different, but the people have been great. The food has been fantastic. And really, what more do you need than that? I visited some beautiful ruins, some beautiful colonial cities, some nice beaches like this. So I feel like I got a good taste of the Yucatan here. And I would love to come back to Mexico and Central America, South America, just Latin America in general, just to see more of the culture, more of the places. This is my very first Latin American country. It's been a great introduction, and yeah, I'd love to come back again sometime and explore some more. But the trip's not quite over yet, so I'm going to enjoy myself, and like I said, I'll get some shots of the town and the night scene, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright, so I'm just walking back now, and I was talking to some locals about the whole crocodile thing. And they told me that most of them don't come anywhere near the beach. They're way far out, back in the mangroves and the trees and whatever there. And also that there's a fence that runs along between the beach and the mangroves that tends to keep them out. So just looking at the fence now, I feel a whole lot better about the whole situation. That ought to get the job done. Alright guys, so today is the day, the little surprise that I said I had going for you guys, and for me. That's right, we're getting inked up again. This will be the third country on my travels that I've got a tattoo in, so I'm really looking forward to it. Getting some Mayan artwork done on my arm, so it's my first time getting tattooed on my arm as well. I haven't told anybody at home about this yet, and I don't plan to until I show up, so should be exciting. And I'll give you a little look at the stencil here. Max did a great job with this. I took a photo of a Mayan mask that I saw in a market and sent it to him, and he did the design, and it looks almost exactly like the photo I took. So I'll post the photo in the video so you can see the comparison.
If you have any questions along anything, let me know.
And yeah, all there's left to do is lay down and get this thing done, so wish me luck, and I'll see you guys when it's over. Alright guys, so we just finished the session. Max was an absolute legend, such a cool dude, great artist, and we had a great time. Super thankful that I was able to get tattooed during this trip, and super thankful to have met Max as well, so big shout out to you, buddy.
amazing work. Took maybe 4.5 hours. I don't remember exactly. Felt like a long day for sure. But so glad to have this done. It's bandaged up now. I'm just heading back to the hostel and gonna take it easy for the rest of the day, grab some food, all that fun stuff. So hope you guys enjoyed something a little different, and I'll see you later on. What's up, guys? Welcome to day 5. Let's call it day 5. I don't really remember. Welcome to day 5 on Holbox, and unfortunately this is my last day here. It's been a really chill time. I've really enjoyed just kind of wandering around the streets, heading out to the beach, watching the sunset, all of that good stuff, all that island life. Yeah, so right now I'm headed back to Punta Coco. It's kind of a nightly venture for me, and I'm gonna watch the sunset for the final time from Holbox, and it's also gonna be the final time in Mexico as my trip is finally coming to an end. I've had an incredible time. I don't even know where to begin. This 3 weeks has felt like it's just flown by, but it also feels like a long time because I've really got stuck in and saw so many things, met so many people, so it's been an amazing trip. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the videos as well. I'm really looking forward to getting home and editing them and posting them. So this will be, I believe, the final video from the Mexico tour. So I'm really looking forward to getting back home, getting through all the COVID nonsense as well. I'm not really looking forward to that, of course, but it'd be nice to see everybody when I get back. And I had my COVID test today. Not overly enjoyable. Just getting swabs stuck up the nose for $150 US is not my idea of a good time, but had to be done, and it is done. So I'm just waiting for my results. My flight's back on Sunday, so I'll have one day in Cancun after this, but probably won't video anything while I'm there. I'm just gonna take it easy, get ready to come back home, get packed up, all that fun stuff. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed my time on Holbox, and as well my entire trip in Mexico. I've had an amazing time. I'd love to come back. It's my first Latin American country, and really makes me want to dive deep into learning Spanish and then coming back and doing as many more as I possibly can in the future. So I'm just on the way to Punta Coco. Join me for one last sunset. I have a beer and some chicharron, so it's going to be a proper Mexican end to the trip. I'm not really supposed to drink because of the tattoo, but it's been over 24 hours and I'm only gonna have a beer, so I think I should be safe. Anyway, let's get out there. Let's finish this trip off properly. I'll see you guys later. All right, we're back at that sunset spot again. It's so beautiful here every time. And my camera's already starting to die on me because I forgot to charge it again. Rookie mistake as always, but I'm gonna get some shots of the sunset. Hopefully I'll be able to run another time lapse if my camera decides to stay with me that long, but if not, I'll have a couple shots. And I've had time lapses from the past couple nights as well too. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit down, enjoy my beer, and enjoy this beautiful sunset one last time.